Hi Gypsy, this is in response to your Devil video for your Art of Tarot series. And I wanted to show a few decks that were a little more maybe lighthearted in a sense as far as the Devil is concerned. And believe it or not, the first deck I'm going to start with is the Thoth deck. So yes, we have here, this is the Devil card. And it is, if you can see, it is basically a big phallic symbol, complete with walnuts. So up top here, it seems that the phallic symbol is penetrating the heavens. This appears to be the rings of Saturn here. So Saturn, of course, rules Capricorn, and it is known also as Kronos, the god of time. So I get the sense that this goat has been here a long time. He's got pretty long horns there. Saturn also is known for endurance, something that keeps on going and going, and that is why there is a car company called Saturn. And because the idea is that that car will keep on going and be there for you when you need it. Also, many people get married on Saturn's Day, with that same idea that it will be everlasting. So that is all written into this card. So it's not so much a scary version, but more of the more positive side of Saturn is what I see here in Crowley's Devil card. So as we go to the bottom of the card here, well, I do want to say that this deck does seem to be based very much in Hermetic and alchemical symbolism. So in the alchemical symbolism, the Devil card is the lovers where they got married at one point and maybe connected spiritually. Now it's the time for them to actually, the physical matter to actually coagulate and to join together and spend time in the depths and then be reborn. So I really believe that is also what Crowley is showing here. So on the one side here we have this circular whatnot. There are 4 women kind of swimming around in here, and that would be the passive principle. They seem to be pretty content with their surroundings. I mean, you could see they would like to get out, but they basically seem okay. Now conversely, on the other side we have the male principle, and there are 4 guys absolutely fighting with each other who's on top and who's going to get out first. If you have this card, please go look at it, because it's funny that the guy that is on top and fighting to get out the hardest really looks like a devil. He's got the horns, he's got the goatee legs, the whole bit. So I assume what will happen is when the male and female principle, when they do combine together, they will up this way, then they will be rebirthed. So all of that is in this card. And I think it's pretty neat. I think he must have had a good sense of humor when bringing up this card, along with the obvious knowledge of alchemy. And this is, and the next one is from an old deck. It's called the Housewife's Tarot. It's just kind of fun, and it does actually read well. And it's just a yummy looking luscious cake, devil's food cake, no doubt. Then there are some kind of bottle of pills and different foods and cigarettes. Says Vice on it. But this is more of the basic temptation of the Devil card. Okay, and lastly, this is from the Victorian Fairy Tarot. Now these are not really foofy fairies, and they're not quite Froud fairies. They're somewhere in between. It's actually a very beautiful deck, and it has quite a lot of depth to it. So this card, they're calling the Devil, they're calling it the Goblin Market. So it's similar to the Housewives, where there's a lot of temptations here. You can see the gremlin there. He's taking care of his market. You know, he seems like he might be a good old Capricorn, has all these fruits, even though they might be out of season, he has them. Goblin Market. There's also a symbol of music here. And you don't want to get too caught up in it, because there is a spider looming above, overhead. So it's pretty fun. And I do think it captures some of that Saturn Capricorn energy as well. So that's all for now. I do like your series, Gypsy. Thank you for watching. Bye.